Hey guys, this is going to be the long-awaited review of the Classic Construction Models Caterpillar 988 wheel loader. This was actually made in 1/48 scale, not 1/50 scale, but it's still comparable to the regular 1/50 scale models, and it looks pretty good in the on lowboy or whatever. So just gonna get started by saying this is a nice model. I bought it for $130 off eBay, which is where you have to get them now, just because they only made like 1,000 or 2,000 of these with the bucket on them, and then they only made something like 500 of the ones with a log grapple. So these are you know, pretty rare models, and about 1,000 of the 2,000 they made, or some ratio like that, went to the Caterpillar, Caterpillar industry office workers, so they can put them on your desk or whatever. So even less out for the collectors. So just gonna get started by saying this is a nice model. If you can get it for the price I got it for, then definitely go for it. But anything more than that, I wouldn't really pay for that. So get started with the bucket. Bucket's a good size. You can see it's got the wear plating on the side here. I do like the teeth on this. Nice kind of square teeth. This look nice. And then here's your wear plate on the other side. There's a rock guard up top. Underside, more wear plating right there. And then, so the back of your bucket here, your linkage, it's dual cylinder, as you can tell. And the way the cylinders work is they're just hard mounted down here, all the way down in there. And then you just run the cylinders. They're really stiff. So that's as far as it dumps, which you know, really isn't that far, but it'll still be enough to get all the material out. That's as far in as it goes in. I'd rather have it dump a little bit more and not go in that far, but you know, whatever. That's as low as it goes. Not quite low enough, but when you tilt it, it will hit the ground, which is nice. And then that's full height right there. So high enough to load either that dump truck or that dump truck. So that's nice. And also you've got all of the hydraulic lines and everything painted yellow. Also what's nice is the rivets are painted, which just make it look nice. And up here you've got some lights, which are well done. They look realistic, but not too big. Tires are a nice flat black. They're hard rubber, so they're realistic. Also, the lug detail in there is just really nice. No suspension in the front. So here are your handrails and everything. Your handrails are metal, which is a nice detail that they put in. Over on this side, same thing, except it's got with your handrails and everything, but it does have the ladder, which looks good. So, cool thing is the cab does come off for transport. So cab's pretty, you know, basic, not a whole lot to it. All it does is just sit down in there. So this helps. You see some operator detail. There's a joystick there, your foot pedals, steering wheel with your suicide knob on it and all that good stuff. So that's that. Just gonna put that back on. I like it with it on now. Air cleaner and smokestack right there. Also, what's nice is it's got the lifting eyes to lift it off if you're with the crane, or if you wanted to. So actually, I will take that off so I can show you the underside of the model. So underside is what you'd expect it to be. Your lift cylinders and everything. That just says, I don't know if you guys can see that, it says Classic Construction Models. And you can see a little bit under the engine there. And that's the fan up in there with the radiator and all that good stuff. There is suspension on the back tires, and there's enough, and this, as you can tell, the fenders do go up, so if you're running over something big, it doesn't, you know, rub on your fenders. So put that back on. There's a view inside the engine. Very, very detailed. That's all metal casted in there. Just looks great. Caterpillar logo. Different steps going over the fender. Lights in the back. Your Caterpillar logo, as you can tell, vintage. This is photo etched all the way through. You can't see it, but you can kind of see up to the right, looking through at the handrails there. So it is all the way through, and so it looks good. And bumper here, hooks for towing, all that good stuff. The view from the back. On this side, basically the same thing. You can see the engine in there. Once again, well done. Cat 988 logo. So, my camera adjusts. So I'm going to show you full articulation. That's it, fully articulated to one side. So it rolls good and got a good turning radius. And to the other side, once again a good turning radius. You know, I'm kind of looking through the viewfinder here, and to be honest with you, the camera doesn't do this model justice. It's actually a great model. I really like it and highly recommend it if you can get it for a good price. So, like I do with all my models, I show that it does fit on a 150 scale trailer. So I'll pull out the Kenworth T800 here. So obviously, because the cab's removable, don't pick it up by the cab. So this is a Sword lowboy. It doesn't have side planks on it like some of the options, and it does fit on, and it looks like it actually looks really good. So probably to be more realistic, flip that down depending on what state you're in. But that's that. But really like this model. If you can get it for a good price, I highly recommend it. You know, good detail, not a whole lot of function besides the boom, obviously, but that's kind of a given with a vintage model. And but a good cast, good engine detail, and overall just a nice job by CCM. Definitely worth the money, but I wouldn't pay too much more for it than I did. So please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions or want to see any reviews or anything like that, just let me know and I can do it for you. So thanks a lot, guys, and have a good one.